Thank you for watching. It's another episode on how to. Go ahead and watch the video, hit the like, subscribe, or leave a comment. I'm definitely making a how-to video on how to play Paragon in hopes that some people will actually look it up and learn how to effectively play the game Paragon. I'm tired of getting people who play the game and you get randoms and they just don't know what they're doing. So I'm gonna make a basic instruction manual for those that would like to play the game and not be called a dumbass. Okay? And this is some things that I had to learn when I first started playing Paragon. I had no idea that there was a meta that you had to follow. I didn't know that there were any rules. I thought you could just pick a character and hack away. But this is a strategy game. It is a team strategy game, which makes building tactics a very important part of the game. So if you're looking for a hack and slash, this is not it. Okay, this is more of a tactics teamwork game. All right. If you have a paintball team and you're trying to destroy the other paintball team, and you don't want your paintball team to lose, and your team will lose if your team gets killed a lot more than the other team. So it's a basic concept, except for the paintballs. Number one basic concept is don't die. Try to prevent from dying. Although it may be hard, if you really think about it, it is very easy. It comes down to two rules, either fight or flight. That means you either stand fight if you know you're going to fight, if you can win, or if you have some time before a teammate comes to help you out, then fight. Flight meaning you gotta know when it's time to run. Okay. There's some things to look at. Whether you're gonna get jumped or not, or how many players is on the board. Always keep your eye on the map. Okay, the map is going to let you know where your players are, and sometimes where the other team's players are. And you can do deductive reasoning by seeing what enemy players are on the map against what enemy players are not on the map. So those are the ones you have to look out for, the ones that you do not see on the map. They could be plotting to jump you. Alright, first things first, when you're in the lobby, please respect the meta and the choosing lobby. Alright? You have to pick a lane. You cannot double up on a lane. Okay, so for example, if he picked jungle lane, I can't pick jungle. If he picked carry lane, I cannot pick carry, and so on and so on. Alright? Draft the boarding because nobody picked the player or somebody left. But when the draft starts, whoever picks the lane first is the dedicated individual for that lane. So in the drafting lobby, respect the lobby and allow that person to play in that lane. You never know, that may be his best and only lane that he knows how to play. Secondly, learn how to play more than one character. This was my biggest issue when I first started. I had one character, which meaning I really only had one lane. I learned how to play Shinbi, and I wanted to use Shinbi for everything. That is not a good idea. Your friends will get mad at you and defriend you, I promise you. But anyway, learn to know how to use different characters, just in case someone picks your favorite lane. You can go to a different lane with another character that you know how to play. So it's always good to have multiple characters and a deck for each of the other characters that you play with. So right now I can play with FaZe, Murdoch, you know, Cindy, Tara, or Morgan. Those are my characters. So I can take somebody with the jungle, I can take somebody with mid lane, solo lane, even support. Now, the reason why is once you're in the drafting lobby, if somebody picks your lane, see for example, everybody picked their lane before we did. So I would be an asshole if I picked solo lane. What does the computer actually tell you? Too many solo lane picks. That means one of you has not to pick a solo. Okay? So that's going to be me. Why? Because I didn't pick my solo first anyway. So now the only lane left for me to really pick, since I didn't pick one in the beginning, is a support, and I will go with FaZe because I have her a deck. Alright? But respect each other's chosen. Just have different characters. If you don't have a different character to play with, then you are useless as a teammate. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. You need multiple characters to play with just in case your best player has to be mid lane and you like mid lane. Oh well. Jungle or solo or even play support. I suggest that everybody learn a support character and learn them well, because it always will help the team if there is at least one support. Alright. Secondly, in the draft, try not to pick a character that is not designated to a specific lane. For example, if you like Gideon, do not try to carry with Gideon. Or do not try to go into the jungle and be a jungler with Gideon. Or do not try to be a solo artist with Gideon. Gideon is specifically mid lane character. So if you like Gideon, learn how to play the mid lane. That's how you help the team. Play your lanes, know your roles, and your team will win. If there's confusion, your team will lose. It's real easy, but it's complicated at the same time because I've seen so many people. So many. The game even comes with an update where the update shows you the arrows in which direction that your character and your lane is supposed to go. You still get people who wants to do it differently. So here's a how-to, and we might have to start over because somebody left. Because, and I think it's somebody on our team, I saw that there was a jungler on our team named Countess. Now, if you look at Countess, she is not a jungle person. But some people have been playing Paragon before they updated Paragon, which makes them think that they can go ahead and make a jungler out of a non-jungler. So, looks like we're going to be starting over here, but if the computer would catch more falsities like this, or I think a lot of people will either be mad or happy if the company makes it to where during the draft you have to pick a lane first. They will not allow double lanes or the draft will reset. Secondly, once you pick a lane, it will only allow you to pick from the characters in that lane. Did you hear what I just said? That would prevent all of this confusion and whatnot from people who do not know how to play the game. If you want Morgash, you know she's a mid laner, pick mid lane. First person that picks mid lane gets it. Simple as that. Cannot be duplicated. You'll have to pick the lane that is left over. And most of the time, if that does happen, the lane that'll be left over would be the support. Because some people just don't like playing support. So, learn the support character. It's very important. And of course, we're going to start over the draft. But definitely keep those tips and tricks in mind. I will come back once I have the game started. You guys, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And leave a comment.